Got a bit slower, they sort of shoved me back towards the goals.
Now, you went to Assumption College.
That's right, yes, I was there for a couple of years.
You played with the senior team there?
Yes. Assumption College, in many respects, is similar to the league football in the atmosphere that's generated within the school, Jack, and it was terrific grounding for me.
Well, I went to interview you, Francis, and your father said he'll never make a footballer. Do you remember you saying that? Does you remember him saying that?
Well, if he remembers, he certainly denies it, Jack.
He denies it today. And you weren't going to come down to Richmond, were you? You know, like...
Oh, no, I always really wanted to come to Richmond, but I didn't really ever think that I'd be here very long, Jack.
Yeah, you thought you'd have a nice quick...
Yeah, and go back and coach the locals.
Yeah. And you must have some terrific memories of the games that you've played now. Can you remember them all now, Francis, when you look back at 300 games? Do you remember your best ones and your worst ones?
Oh, I can remember a lot of them, Jack. I guess that I'll go back and go back over the record. I can remember them, but offhand I probably have difficulty. But I certainly remember the great victories and the
lows.
And some of the lows.
And Francis, what about those great sides you played in the 60s? How would you compare the side of last year, which was such a brilliant side, with the sides you played in those years?
Oh, it's difficult, Peter, but certainly last year's side, on the way they went through the finals and then steamrolled the grand final, you'd have to really give them the accolades. The other sides are great sides, and any side that wins the premiership is a great side.
You had a great attitude in the game. I heard you say last year that it's not what the club does for me, it's what we do for the club.
Well, it's a bit of both, I suppose, Jack, but I've been fortunate that I've been connected with a strong club, sound administrators, and with a bit of hard work, I suppose, we've been able to capitalise on it.
Francis, what about the fact that you're in the liquor business? It's always fascinated me that you've been in hotels for so long and you're able to keep up the form and keep the enthusiasm for football. How's that kept going?
Well, I'm in a situation at the moment where I'm in a partnership in the Epping Hotel, which means that my partner does most of the work and I'm just doing virtually a supervisory role of office hours proportions. When I was at Richmond, in the hotel there, well, that was different, and I felt if I had have stayed in the Richmond Hotel, well, probably my league football career would have been curtailed then. But thanks to my...